Hello there, Scorpio, and welcome to Sunshine Intuitive Readings. This is your April 2016 forecast, so welcome, and I hope you enjoy. I did receive some really positive feedback about the spread that I used last month, so I'm going to continue with that spread this month using 4 cards, symbolic of our 4 key elements, which are air, fire, water, and earth. I'd also invite you to watch your rising sign forecast, as sometimes there's things that will pop out in those forecasts that don't always necessarily pop out in your primary sun sign reading. So check that out too. There might be something that resonates there with what's going on in your life for April 2016. So with all of that being said, let's take a peek at what's in store for you for April 2016. Scorpio. Okay, we have air, fire, water, and earth. Now, you know me, I like my 2 bonus cards. Very good. Okay, so these cards here are symbolic of the overall feeling for the month ahead as we move into April 2016, Scorpio. So here we have the Page of Wands in reverse. So the Page of Wands, this is generally a message coming your way. So there could be news arriving. I don't think that this is going to be news that you're happy about. I think it could be somewhat challenging news. I think this might be a heavy month for you, Scorpio. I wish I had some better news. I don't think that this is going to be the primary focus this month, though. So there's going to be a message coming in, some news coming in. I don't think you're going to be happy about the message. But again, it's not the primary focus. It's just kind of in the background. It's just something there. Try not to spend too much energy on it because, again, these are not your primary cards for this reading. So this is, just something in the background going on. But I don't think it's going to make you a happy camper. Something, it doesn't relate to you. I don't see it relating to you directly. It's something that's happening around you that maybe you're not too happy about. So let's dig into your reading and see what those cards pull out. So in the position of air, which is reflective of your mind, your thoughts, the things that keep you up at night, so to speak, if you choose to do so. I don't see you staying up at night worrying this month, Scorpio. You've got beautiful cards coming here. You've got the Hanged Man in the position of air. So this tells me, that you're thinking. Like if you see the Hanged Man, he's meditating. He's still. He's thinking. So you're definitely thinking about something this month, Scorpio. I think you're just kind of taking stock of the situation, of where things stand in your life. I think there might be something, impacting you. It looks like it's impacting you more or less indirectly, but I also think that you're thinking about it. It's playing on your mind, and you're kind of thinking, okay, how do I adjust in this situation to try to create a win-win situation for everybody involved. And I think you've got a lot on your mind this month, thinking about, where do I see myself going? Where do I see the people that I care about going? But you're definitely thinking, you're taking stock, trying to reassess your game plan, so to speak. Pulling it all back. And just kind of being still, taking stock, seeing where you want to go and how you're going to get there. In the position of fire, this is a beautiful card. I always call this your passion card, the action card, so to speak, the things that you're going to be doing. You have the Four of Wands, and this is a beautiful card. So I see you celebrating this month. I see you, being very social this month. I think there's a lot going on despite, the stillness in your mind. That doesn't always have to reflect to your external world. So you might have a lot that you're thinking about inside. You're not quite ready to share those thoughts with anybody as of yet. But I see this as a very social month for you. Getting out and about with friends, with family, celebrating. Definitely a very positive month, very social month, busy month. There's a lot of people around this month for you, Scorpio. And the position of water, which represents your emotions, I always call it the heart card, the warm and fuzzy card, how you're feeling. You have the Two of Cups in reverse. Now, the Two of Cups is a beautiful card. It's a soulmate card. It's showing a perfect partnering. Now, this could be, because it's a general forecast, it could be, either business or personal, that you have this partnership going on. Now, in a reversed position, it tells me that maybe you're feeling maybe a little slighted this month. Maybe that's what you're thinking about. Maybe you don't feel that connection with the existing arrangement that you have right now. I'm not seeing it, as you're feeling completely satisfied with the arrangement that you're in right now this month. And, maybe this is what you're giving some thought to. I always say your feelings and your thoughts generally go hand in hand. Maybe you're thinking about this. Is there something that I could do that would, make this relationship a stronger one? Or is there something that I just can't see past, and maybe I have to make a strong decision one way or the other to either make this relationship stronger or say goodbye. But there's going to be some thought around this situation that's not necessarily giving you the most fulfillment. I think you're feeling a little bit slighted, that something's not fair, you're not being respected. I'm getting that vibe very strongly off this card here, Scorpio. And the position of Earth, which represents material things, and when I say material things, that generally, resonates with money with a lot of people. They automatically go to money, and it doesn't always mean money. Material things are things that are happening in the present, things that you can touch. So it could be, things that are happening. It could be people. It could be a variety of things, but it's physical things. So in this position, you have the card of Temperance in reverse. So again, Temperance in an upright position signifies that, things are balanced. You're quite happy with the flow of things. In a reversal position, it shows again that you're not really feeling that things are balanced. I'm really getting that strong message here this month, Scorpio. Now, again, these cards are general. This will apply to some of you, not all of you. And you alone control your own destiny. So you can change this around quite quickly if you're not happy with what these cards are saying. But I am getting a very strong message indicating that you're just not happy with the balance and the flow of things. There's a lot of good things happening around you. There's a lot of, other pieces of your life that you're so fulfilled with and happy, and there's lots of people around. But there's a key relationship that's weighing on your mind, and you're just not feeling that balance. So, the key here, Scorpio, is to really give some thought, which I think you're already in the process of doing, giving some thought to what do we do? Do we have to sit down and have a conversation about restoring that balance? And maybe that's what this is. You have to sit down and say, this is how I feel. What can we do about it? Right? What can we do about it to get to that point? Because you're very close to this point. You wouldn't be pulling these cards if you weren't close. Like it is on the horizon. It's not going to take much to turn those around. Like these aren't bad cards at all to be pulling. But it does need to be addressed. It does need to be addressed because the longer that you repress those feelings, it's just going to get worse, and maybe those cards won't be looking so great as we move forward. So definitely take some time, think about it, think about how you want to, address this, and definitely do it because it's not going to take much to turn that situation around. I'm going to pull one final card, which will show us where you're going to be ending up the month. So you have here the Two of Pentacles, which is another great card. This card is all about, I look at it as decisions. So, should I stay? Should I go? You've got the ships in the background. Should I go on a trip? Shouldn't I go on a trip? What should I do? So I see here that, you know, at the end of the month, I think you've kind of worked through some of that, some of this situation, and you've come to some tangible options, you know, directions and paths to choose and go in. You've got a line of sight as to where you want to go. And you've got it narrowed down to a couple of options. And I think at the end of the month, you're going to have a better understanding of which way you want to go. You can see here he's looking at this option. So, you know, I think by the end of the month, you will definitely have a clearer sense of, you know, this situation and what needs to happen to get it back on sure footing. So Scorpio, not the sunshine and lollipops forecast that I was hoping to share with you, but definitely not a bad forecast by any means, because I see this as a situation that you can turn around quite easily. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Until next month, keep your head up, keep smiling, and enjoy the sunshine. Take care.